Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video we're just going to have a look at my World Arena teams, specifically for Challenger. Challenger to Supremacy at any rate. So first team that I'm running is a full Mystifiers team. So that is 5 out of 5 Mystifiers plus 3 Mystifiers relics, which will give us our 2 stars underneath. We have 4 Royals. The reason that I'm including Emily is because she increases the corrode limit stack on her 6-star passive, and if you have her exclusive runes, I believe up to 2 or half red, half epic, then she will also apply 5 stacks of corrode at the start of battle. This is very similar to how the Mystifiers effect works. If you have 5, we apply 5 stacks of corrode at the start of battle, giving us 10 stacks of corrode on our enemies right from the start of battle. This helps Tsukiyomi, this helps Gaia. Mulan also applies additional stacks of corrode, and Catherine also applies additional stacks of corrode, as well as leech effect as well, or at least the vital drain effect. Very, very strong. For artifact, I've gone with the Mystifier's chest, or the increase to Mystifier's attack, and I've gone with all of the basic relics. I say basic. These are probably the best relics for the Mystifier's team that you can get. Bear with me. So we then move on to our second team, and by the way, spoiler alert, I've literally just gone from Valkyrie synergy. I can't be bothered faffing around trying to build, several different teams using 4 different factions on each different team. It's just not worth it to me. So we have got our Valianters. So Valianters here, we have 5 Royals, 5 Valianters with our 3 Valianters relics. We have our 3 Blessers, Monarchs, Deviants, Celestials, 2 of as well. I am going to switch around Elma and Macaria. The reason that I'm going to do that is because the Blesser's skill at the start of battle increases max HP of the hero in position 1. We don't typically need Elma to have more HP than the rest of the team because he will survive until the rest of the team is dead. So instead we're going to have Macaria in this front slot, and the reason for that again is because we want Macaria to survive for as long as possible. We also have another 3 Monarchs on the team, another 2 Monarchs on the team in the form of Pandora, who helps our entire team do much more damage overall. We have Hades, who increases our execute threshold and also gives us additional damage reduction, and we have Cleopatra for Holy Shields and for the 3rd Monarch synergy, as well as the other Celestial synergy. You can go with Vittoria in this spot, but instead I've decided to go with Cleopatra because I don't have half red runes for Vittoria. If I had her half red runes, then I would run Vittoria in this spot because the bind mechanic is still very, very good. Now for relics, we have gone for our Death's Scythe. We've gone for the Mirror to return all 3 of our units. Yep, 3 of our units if all of our units do go down, and we've got the Execution Blades or the Judgment Blades as well. With regards to artifact, we've gone for the Valianters increase by 300%, which will also play into Cleo's damage as well, or at least Cleo's attack increase. Now the next team that we've got, Ethereals, we have Karnak to provide healing. We have Wukong to follow up when Eudora does her big attacks. It means that Eudora is going to take out at least 1 enemy, should do anyway, and Wukong will follow up with some basic attacks, swapping, trading, copying buffs, all that good stuff. We do have Elisha on the team, and we have Amaterasu on the team as well. Where have you gone? Ooh, not you. We could use Eloid in that spot. I am trying out Amaterasu just to see how well she does. Now we have 5 Royals, 5 Ethereals, we have 3 Sacrifices, which means that the rest, so the hero in position 1, so Wukong in this will dish out his HP. The way that I should be running it is Karnak in this slot 1, and the reason for that is because Karnak has the most HP, and the rest of the team will want that HP as well. So they get, I believe, an additional 600 HP right at the start of battle because Karnak is in position 1. Now for relics, I've gone for Ocean's Maw because of the relic, the 100 relic increase energy. I have gone for Gourd, which will copy or double the number of buffs that we do receive after it's been cast for 2 rounds. And we've also got the Demon Bane Whip as well to increase our HP even further, because we don't really require healing on this team because we've got Karnak. Amaterasu here for shielding, Elisha here for scaling, so increasing our HP and increasing our attack the more crits that we get. Now, Artifact, I've gone for the 300% increase. That will be the same up to round 7, or at least team 7, where we'll have a look and I'll show off that artifact. Now, we have gone for Synergy 4, or at least Valkyrie Faction 4, which is Glorians. So we have Seraphina, Audrey, Talinas, Victoria, and Wu Zetian. So we do have 3 Monarchs on the team. We have our 5 Celestials on the team. We do have 5 Royals, 5 Glorians with our Glorians relics. We do have the banner, flame banner. You can replace this with spear if you really want to. But we do have the Sylvan's shield as well, which will give our front line increased HP and shielding, and our cauldron as well for damage reduction. Now, the way that the sacrifices work, the rest of the team, so the hero in position 1 will gain an additional 500 HP. Very strong for Audrey. Very, very strong indeed. So we're going to go with that team. And Relic, again, we've just gone for the increased attack of Glorians by 300%. Moving on, we do have the Avengers as the next team. I have gone for Mavis, Janna, Hecate, Althea, and Aphrodite. Typically, what you might want to do is take out Janna, and you might want to pop in Lachesis in this spot. The reason that you would want to pop Lachesis into this spot is for the additional healing, and also for the purification buff. Now, if you do have Lachesis runes, I do not have Lachesis runes, but if you do have her runes, they are very strong. So here, each time Lachesis takes action, when the allied team's total number of revives is higher than 3, which it should be, purifies 50 stacks of debuffs from one random ally. So we can purify and trigger our celestial or the celestial proc, which means that we'll remove all debuffs from enemies and all buffs from our allies, also applying the also applying the what's it called, the celestial well, effectively, your enemies won't be able to get buffs whenever Lachesis takes action, which is really, really strong if you do have her runes. Again, if you have her runes. Just something to keep in mind. So, we have gone for the strongest PvP unit in the game, of course, Aphrodite. We've gone for Althea for her 7-star passive of instantly reviving our Avengers teams. We have gone for Janna and Mavis, staples in the Avengers team. Mavis to die a lot and dish out a lot of damage. Janna to sit back, relax, chill out, and just wait for our entire team to die before she takes out the enemy, of course. And Hecate is another addition. You can take out Hecate and you can pop in Nerissa in that spot. If you have a higher star Nerissa than your Hecate. The reason that I'm running Hecate in this spot is because of these sacrifices. But you can go ahead and pop in Nerissa for the 3 Phantom synergy. But I found that 2 Phantoms is good enough typically for this. And you need some extra damage in the form of Hecate as well. Artifacts, I've gone for the 300% Avengers artifact as well. And relics, we've gone for chest, we've gone for sphere, and we've gone for hand of tear because it rhymes, and also because those are the best relics for the Avengers. Now, we have gone 6 as well, so let's go ahead and pop in our artifact. It is the 300% increase to damage, increase to attack for Doomsdayers, and we have gone with Arthur, Dahlia in the front slots so that Arthur and Dahlia can switch. And then for additional protection, we've also gone for our 3 Monarchs. We've got Merlin, Halissa, and Leviathan. If you want to build around Arthur's passive, you would take out Halissa, you would take out Merlin, and you would pop in other celestial units like Madeline, and also like Helios as well, because you want that Celestial's buff increase. That's what Arthur does in PvP. But as it stands at the moment, I think this team is good enough, especially the Monarch synergy. Very, very strong. Now we have gone for Lance, probably the 2nd strongest relic in the game currently. Then you've got your stun hammer, and you've got your scales as well, famine scales, because we don't actually have any healing on the team besides Hallis's basic attack. So that's the breakdown of the first 6 teams. Now the final team that I've gone for is Monarch. I've gone for Monarch Mystifiers, and the reason that I've gone for Monarch Mystifiers, so as you can see, 5 Mystifiers, 4 Monarchs, 3 Blessers, 3 Royals, 2 Deviants, 1 Light Seeker and 1 Celestial. If you do want to run a bit more of an efficient team, you take out Sandra, and you would probably replace with like Cleo, or you would replace with Victoria as well. And again, the reason for that is because you do like that Celestial synergy. In fact, I probably am going to do this. So let's go ahead and pop in Victoria in this spot. Where have you gone? So we'll pop in Victoria and we will jump back to our Glorians and we'll pop in... Who are we popping in? Lily and Leah. Let's go with Lily and Leah so we get our 3 Monarchs. Stick Taloness in this back corner here. Hopefully she'll survive for long enough to do massive damage. But now we do have Victoria for our 2 Celestials, Talos and Victoria. We have our 2 Deviants, Dullahan and Astrid, and Lancelot as well. Now I have gone with a bit of a weird lineup with regards to relics. What you can do, you could pop in your Cauldron, you can go with the Scissors, and you can go with, again, it's because we don't have many other Chrono Relics, so I am going to take this out actually, and let's go ahead and pop in Spear here instead. So we do have, like I said, we've got our 4 Monarchs, 2 Celestials, 2 Deviants, and we have Lancelot as well. We also have our sacrifices, which means that Dullahan will get 300%, that he'll get technically 400% of, or 500% of the team's overall HP, which make him very, very tough and very durable as well. So that is it for the team setup. For this, I have gone for, at the start of battle, applies stun to all enemies for 1 round, allowing us to build up our corrode damage, which is a vital part of this particular team, because Lancelot is going to effectively give 200% additional corrode damage, so very, very strong. And let's go ahead and jump in. Let's see how well this team does. Now, so far, I haven't really challenged very much. We do have, I have to do 10 challenges effectively in order to not lose any. So I will do this now. Unfortunately, Mavis does go down first before Holy Shield or after Holy Shield kick in, which means that I think that Aphrodite in fact is going to trigger. Yep, she's going to steal one of our units here, but she's actually doing altogether too much damage to us. And again, Aphrodite is just the strongest unit in PvP, full stop. There is no 2 ways about it. If you've got Aphrodite on a team, she is most likely to win. As you can see, we're at the end of round, or we're not even at the end of round 1. We've not even taken any actions yet. And lo and behold, Aphrodite is just completely taken over. She's so toxic. It's completely unfair. I really, really hate Aphrodite as a unit. I think that she is a blight on the meta, and I don't think that it's going to get any better. I really don't. I don't think the devs are going to nerf her. I don't think that we've got a chance, to be honest. It's really, really frustrating. Fortunately, we did stun Aphrodite here. The stun will only last for 1 turn, but she's not going to steal any more of our units here, fortunately. But again, we'll have to see how well we go. We do corrode these guys. But again, Aphrodite just popping off as stealing Gaia. Who cares? Who cares about this particular matchup? We are dead. 100% we are dead, and it's all because of Aphrodite. What else can we do? What else can you do? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, what's the point? What is the point in having any units, any strategy whatsoever? She's just a blight. I really, really hate Aphrodite. She needs to be nerfed. She needs to be nerfed. I am... Like that, for example. That there, horrible. Horrible first fight. Did we do anything? No, we didn't. Was there any strategy to it? No, it was just Aphrodite wins. That's it. Aphrodite will just win the entire matchup. Doesn't matter. Who cares? You know, what's the point? What's the point in any strategy whatsoever when all of your opponents just run Aphrodite? Really pissed me off. Really, really pissed me off. Fortunately, we move on to Valianters. Again, Valianters, not the strongest. They've never been the strongest. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. One sec. Sorry about that. Just had some stuff to do with my son. But as you can see, Valianters, again, they're okay, but they're not super strong. I've found anyway, they're not super strong. Fortunately, we do have Cleo here, and we have Pandora, so we are going to be doubling the number of attacks that we do, or not doubling the number of attacks, but yeah. So yeah, exactly. But we're not doubling the number of attacks. We are, if we kill somebody or if we execute an enemy, anything like that, we will effectively perform the same action again. So that's what we're looking to do. Unfortunately, yeah, up against Lillian, Leah, and Dahlia, very, very strong. But we should, hopefully, so we get the stun here. I don't think the stun's going to do altogether too much. No, it's not going to do altogether too much, but we do get some Holy Shield back from Cleo here, helping our survivability. Now, it is just up to Dahlia. I have seen Dahlia take out an entire team of Valianters. So as you can see, we are very, very close to dead. But again, we'll just have to see. I think when Hades takes action, if he steals Dahlia, I think we've won. And if not, I think we've lost. But again, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. There we go. So we taunt. How much are we doing here? Nothing. Because of the miss and the dodge. Such a boring season this season. There we go. So we've stolen Dahlia. And there we go. The execute. Fantastic. Execute really coming in handy, especially against all these dodging units. Now we're up against opposing Valianters slash Dooms. Again, I've not put any stock in... Not bad. I've not put any stock in mixing and matching this season. I really cannot be bothered. It is what it is. I think that as it stands, the teams are strong enough to compete by themselves, and actually you will be much stronger if you do just stick with your basic teams. Your basic team setups, no mixing, no matching. I mean, it's okay to have Eudora on Valianters to make your Valianters a bit stronger, but then you lose out Eudora on the... yeah, you lose out Eudora on this Ethereals build. So it is what it is at the moment. And here we go. So we get Wukong to proc. We get Eudora to perform her second attack, killing both of them in one shot. Again, really, really strong team, Ethereals this season. And I suspect that it's either Ethereals or Dooms which are the strongest. I think Ethereals will just take it because they do have Eudora. Now, again, another Dooms team been set up. Again, it's probably going to fare much better against us this time round because they've got a full 5 Dooms. And they do have the right relics. I think they're running low on relics, though, enemy team is. But again, we'll go ahead and see. Having Sylvan in there, maybe for the Phantom synergy, I guess. You've got your 2 protectors. And we do apply Hindrance as well. That's the word I was looking for before. Hindrance. Hindrance doesn't allow you to apply any buffs to yourself as well, which is quite important, or reasonably important, in the Dooms team, because you want to apply as many of those reflect rate stacks as possible with Merlin. Fortunately, we do get the kill here, and who do we steal? We steal Madeline. That is not bad at all. Get the Blessing, and Madeline is very, very close to dead. Fortunately, we get some shielding from Lily and Leah, so hopefully she won't go back over too soon. And here we go. So this is Audrey. Audrey takes out Merlin. One shot, of course. It's why I think that the Monarchs are, or the Doom Monarchs are much, much better. Typically, anyway. So we get Telenas here, do a big chunk of damage. A big, big chunk of damage. That is not bad at all. And then we get the increased, or the stun on Madeline here. That is fantastic. And then we do take out Lamia. That is actually quite surprised. Normally Lamia is ducking, diving, dodging, weaving, and attacking back, which is very, very strong. Don't know why they've gone with the... enemy's gone with the Cursed Vessel here. But it is what it is. And Merlin does come back, but take them out rather swiftly. And then in this one, we do have Aphrodite again. She's just a blight. She's a blight on the meta. What are you going to do? I mean, Hades going to steal, Wu's going to steal. I think those are fair and reasonable. I think that Wu is fair and reasonable in the fact that she only steals once every 3 rounds. And Hades, depending on his runes, will steal once every 4 rounds, once every 3 rounds, or once every 2 rounds. So, again, it is really, really strong. But just won't stand up. Just won't stand up against the blight that is Aphrodite. I mean, what are you going to do? You know? So we've got Mavis stolen. Does another unit go down? Yep, so the stranger goes down. Unfortunately, Aphrodite is not stunned, so she will go ahead and steal. We get Hades back. That's not bad, actually. So Hades has also stolen a unit. That's quite a cool interaction there, by the way. Is when you steal Hades, he will then steal an opposing unit. As you can see, enemy is back. We do steal again. It is what it is, you know. I don't want to give her any more screen time than she needs. So this is a victory, you can tell, because we've got 3 wins at the moment. We need 4 to win the entire match, which is kind of a guarantee at this point with Aphrodite on the team. It is what it is, you know. Sure. Just not interested in Aphrodite whatsoever. She's just horrible. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead skip, and it seems as though the teams are successful, or they're doing as well as they can do. So we'll go ahead, challenge. I am going to skip the rest of them. So we'll go ahead and challenge DDA here. It looks like we were defeated. Oof, I'm going to have to watch that back. And let's see what teams they're coming up with. Let's see about Oja. So we do get the victory here, 4-1, not bad. And who is the winner on their side? Okay, a Phantom team, looks like, against our Valianters, to be expected. So we do rank up, Challenger 4. We've still got 2 more to go. So let's go ahead and jump into Challenger here. 007 Titan. Yep, so it's a victory. It looks like 4-1 again. Who lost this time? So it was Mystifiers lost this time. Again, Dahlia. Sort of a Phantom team. Phantom Dooms team is what it is. And let's see Nemo. Cool, so 4-1. And who lost this time? So it was, in fact, oh, right, okay, yeah. Eudora, Wu, Gaia, yeah, I see why. So just, yeah, it's okay. Does the job. So that is it. Those are our 5 challenges. It looks like we've got 4 out of 5, which is not bad at all. I will go ahead and have a look at our loss here to DDA and just see what DDA is cooking up and see if we can change those teams up a little bit for when we get up to Supremacy. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day and yeah, good luck.